I don't believe in this peace you speak of. I will never give up my hatred.
Anywho, I'm back on Rhodes Island for a spell. Home for the holidays, I might say.
Me, Doctor. My name is rather tricky, so you may call me Titi. Shh. Don't speak, Doctor, or you'll disturb the flow of time.
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more Arknights because Google Play PC is finally fixed and I can log into my emulator. What the fuck, Yo-Star? It's been a whole ass week since the recent update went live and completely fucked over Google Play PC. And I think it's still fucked over on LD Player. I tried to get things working like an hour ago to set the stream up. Couldn't get things working on LD Player. Then I checked the official Arknights accounts and they said that they fixed Google Play PC. And here we are now. Finally, after a whole ass week of not being able to log in, we could finally play on the big screen. Because Medjehtiqedti Bound is here. The sequel to Medjehtiqedti, we finally have the long-awaited Titi becoming playable, finally, who should have been playable all the way back during Pepe's event. Melanin in Arknights 2026, it can't be. The only melanin that we get is from the obligatory altar that we got from Thorns. This is like one of our first distinctly melanated characters in the last 3 years. As a featured character, no less. Fuck, it's been so long not beating the allegations, Hypergriff. Never will. Aside from that, we got all the stages available now. On Sunday, we will begin our story reading. So there's that. We are in Arknights, Greece this time. We're gonna bring over Palace. We're gonna bring over Titi. We're gonna bring over Perfumer. Because apparently something is happening in Greece. Are we gonna have Arknights Olympics? Is that it? I'm pretty sure there's a whole medal system in Greece. Because that's what we learned from Medjehtiqedti. From the one Minos person that we met over there. Are they gonna come back? Can we not get a white woman jump scare this time? Please and thank you. But yeah, I also, look, I thought we weren't gonna be able to log in today. So I just spent my sanity off stream. So, but at least we got potions to make up for it. I got potions. And then we got pulls. Because we're gonna be pulling for Titi. Me as a Filipino trying to pronounce Titi in a way that doesn't make me giggle. We're gonna be pulling for Titi because look at her. She's perfect. She was teased all the way back in PV4 and yet she didn't even become playable during Medjehtiqedti. She was overshadowed by Pepe, who is mid. Oh, finally. Also, what is she? Incantation medic. Ooh. Okay. Can attack sleeping enemies. When attacking stationary enemies, deals additional 15 attack as arts damage. Sleeping enemies receive 30% of TT's attack and arts damage per second. We're doing sleep now? Sleep is a thing? Hold up. I say that as if there weren't sleep operators before, but now we're actually making it a fully supported archetype. Deployed minnows and Sargon operators gain vigor. What? Yo? Okay, Sargon Knights. I have been why does she have full coochie out, actually? Hold up, I just noticed that. She's just coochie out. This is the most blatant coochie out we've ever seen in Arknights, but I think she's wearing a leotard under there. Okay. Right. Ever since we got PV4, she was teased. You can never beat big jacket character design. This is Arknights character design at its best. Big jackets, baby. But also, what does she even do? Anti-degradative. Attack 100% up. Every attack has a chance to put target to sleep. Sealant. Stops attacking. Puts herself and operator within attack range with lowest HP to sleep. Okay, they both sleep. Continuously puts enemies around herself and the target to sleep. Talent 1 effect increased. Okay, sleep tech. The backbone of sleep teams. As if... Is there a sleep team? I'm not too sure. I think there's Iris. And then there's, what, Blemishine? I don't even have Blemishine. And then History's Bloom. It has the icon of the Beast Lord that started tagging along with Titi at the end of Medjehtiqedti. Attack plus 180. Attacks 2 enemies simultaneously. Attacks targets that are not asleep and puts them to sleep. All enemies awakening from sleep or defeated during sleep receive arts damage. And put one of other nearby enemies to sleep. So, she puts them into a perpetual sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. She is the dream paralysis demon. I just realized that. When other allied operators within attack range receive lethal damage, they are instead put to sleep until fully healed or skill ends. Oh! Alright. So she got intense crowd control plus immortality with her skill 3. Okay, that's a niche that I'm pretty interested in. Seems fine to me. So we will be pulling for TT. She is the rate up. The only 50% rate up of this banner. Once again, we will make the disclaimer. None of these JPEGs and pixels matter. Gacha games are predatory as hell. Every single 10 pull that we make in this fucking game is worth $12 to $14. You could be spending that on anything else worthwhile in your life. Like, I don't know, a nice meal? A night out with your friends? An indie game on Steam. It is a Steam summer sale. Spending your money anywhere else is a lot more worthwhile than spending it on gacha game pixels. This shit isn't worth it. We're just doing this just because I saved up a lot of currency. Plus, most of this is from the content creator program. Not indicative of any free-to-play saving whatsoever. I am privileged. I accept and acknowledge that privilege. These are JPEGs that Hypergriff has subsidized for me. So don't get it twisted. We're gambling. We're gambling against a house that is always rigged. Okay, there's our disclaimer. We're gonna be pulling for TT. How many pulls will it take? Are we gonna get drained before Chen Alter comes? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. What's the hard pity again for these plus 50 banners? It's 150? It's 150. Well, okay. Are we gonna lose a casual 150 today? Let's find out. But first, turn on the voice lines so we could hear her arrive. We're just gonna lose a casual 150. How bad could it be? We don't need 150 for Chen. She's gonna show up in the first 10 pull regardless. Also, the pull animation for OG Arknights 100% beats Enfield. It's just way more satisfying. Because you can't get tricked. There's no skip button that's hidden for you, spoiling the surprise, ruining the moment. You could always just believe in the 5-star bag with your heart and soul that it'll upgrade. Upgrade! No, okay, never mind. Well, that's a 10 pull. 20 pulls. 20. 2-0. Can we listen in for the dulcet tone of a 6-star? I'm pretty sure that last time we pulled in Arknights, we got them on the first 20 pulls, I think. I forgot. I don't hear the dulcet tones. It's a blue bag. It's a blue bag. Okay. There goes all my tickets. Our 10 pull tickets. I don't hear the tones. It's a 5-star bag. Always believe in the 5-star bag. You just gotta caress the zipper. You gotta be gentle with it. You gotta slowly open it up. It's like foreplay. You gotta be kind to it. You gotta make sweet love to it. Okay, maybe we have to try a different approach. 40 pulls. Maybe slow and steady doesn't win the race. Maybe we just gotta open it up. Oh! Oh, baby, a double? Oh, baby, a single.
ただいま
Perfumer!
デスクの生き生きしたボロニアを見るにポデンコはちゃんと
She's still up.
療養庭園と
Perfumer was a 4-star, right?
見てくれてるみたいね
So she's a 5-star
ロ
now?
ドス滞在は里帰り休暇ってことにしようかしら
She's a supporter. Let me guess.
冗談よ
She's an abjurer. Because usually, if they make altars of healers, they turn them into abjurers. Just a pattern. Come on, Titi.
こんにちは
Yes!
私の名前すごく長いからみんなと同じようにティティって呼んでくれて大丈
It's
夫
not hard.
呼び方はどうでもいいの今博物館で新しい特別展を準備しているのだけどロドスも出展に興味はない
You should have been the protagonist of Inudihara Koraket. How were you not the protagonist? They just wanted to shove another one of Nami's babies down our throat. You should have been the protagonist. The way they've treated Sargon all these years, brother. At least we got you now. That's a silver lining.
どうも
Yay, we got TT. I have no idea where or which team she'll slot into. Can we level her up to user? I don't even know if we have any other sleep tech that we could use. Hold up. I kind of reinstalled Arknights, so all my settings are gone. Where is she? TT is a healer. Yeah! You can put things to sleep. Let's level you up. No! No! I don't know. I forgot. I forgot to farm. I should have done that while I had no access to the game. Hold up. Can we just grab a bit right now? We can just grab a bit right now. How bad could it be? We need two healer chips. Two healer chips. Just need 2 of them. Now, I'm quite interested in where the story is gonna go.
No time to waste.
Because, I mean, last time we left off in Sargon, Pepe was headed to the Golden City to save her brother, whose tongue was gonna get cut out when he becomes a historian and becomes the propaganda minister for the Padisha of the Golden City. However, we're completely sidetracking and just joining TT and one of the Beast Lords on an adventure to Minos. So, I don't know how that's gonna connect, why we need to be in Minos in the first place, why Perfumer and Palace are here, but excited because it kind of gives Cleopatra, who was also Grecian, wasn't she? She was Greece, and then she became a ruler in Egypt. She was Greek, so maybe Titi has Greek origins, but it said in her profile that her country of origin was Sargon. But technically, maybe Minos and Arknights can be in Sargon. We don't really have a hard-line border system. We do, but it's Sargon we're talking about. It's Sargon we're talking about. Every single time Hypergriff makes world building for Sargon, it's always a fucking hit or miss. I feel like Hypergriff is never beating the allegations, honestly. Like, we get it, man. East Asian colorism and all of that. Orientalism of Africa and all of that. It's just kind of wild. Like, for every single other country in Arknights that isn't Sargon, it's treated with utmost respect in its world building. Meanwhile, Sargon is so haphazard, mainly because we're only ever there during holiday events. We're only ever there for summer, for beach plans. There's a whole thing. We're not gonna be rehashing my thoughts on Inuri Hare Koraket, but I am happy that Titi is finally playable and getting to star in her own story that isn't overshadowed by Pepe. Okay, do we have enough for leveling her up? We might not have enough drones. Yes, I know what that is. Yes, I know what rest zones are. These are locked. Yes, those are locked. Workshop. We should have enough. What? Do we not have enough? Wait, did we not get enough? Yes, we want to leave. Let's level her up. Where? There. She needs 2 more. We didn't even get it. We need 1 more. Just give me 1 more shield. 1 more shield, please. Shield? Defender chip.
At least we are well prepared.
Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow we're gonna get back into Enfield. Because Camille is also out. And I did say I plan to pull on Camille and his weapon. Mainly because he's probably going to be a premium vanguard for Heat moving forward, and maybe for mixed teams as well. We don't have many premium vanguards. So, if anything, he should age well into the future like Poggers would. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Unless, of course, they decide to make, I don't know, Arcane a Cryo Vanguard next patch, and I'm gonna be really sad if we lose all our resources on Camille just for Arcane to come out and be like, here's a Vanguard that's perfect for Cryo that doesn't eat up Cryo stacks. Have fun. Pay up. But Camille looks fine. Camille can spread heat, and by spreading heat stacks, he also meshes well with mixed arts teams. If you ever need solidification, just apply cryo to heat and you get solidification. Or you need any other thing, just apply it on heat. Okay, just put the chips in the bag. Put the chips in the bag. I have to get back into Arknights. Like, seriously. I have not touched IS. The latest IS. I don't even know where we're at now anymore. Is it 5 or 6? I've lost track. And I haven't completed most of the things and stories that I've wanted to read in IS 4 or 5. The one in Sammy. I have so much in my Arknights backlog outside of main story. There are archives, sides. I've read most of the side stories. All of the side stories. We haven't finished up our Thorn's Altar event yet. That's back into the game now. I gotta set aside a couple streams just to finish that off. I gotta rewatch my own playthrough just to find out where we left off. All these archives, where are they? All these archives that I still have to read. Plus the modules that I want to read. I like unlocking modules just to read their stories. I know it's kind of insane considering that modules have a limited currency, but I do it. I do it for the love of the game. Also, before we start, let's get back to where we were at and level up Titi. There we go. Fuck! Craft it. Pop it. Twist it. That's which one of you is Chips again? Chips? Chips? Bagpipe? Chips. And then we'll find out I don't have anything for healing. The next set of healing chips. Yeah, okay. Fuck me, I guess. Whatever, bro. I'm pretty sure I have enough for these. I do not fucking have enough for these. Ah! I didn't prepare. I didn't prepare shit at all. We got all this new content. Hold up. Furniture. Wait. Give me... Thank you. Titi. There we go. Fuck your precious metals. We're making chips. I forgot that they made this instant now. There we go. $80. Promote. Yeah! Coochie out and all. Ooh. What's that behind her? It looks a lot like the Beast Lord that started tagging along. Okay. Ooh. Gift from Colombia. Who would send her gifts? Let's level you up to 60 so that you're at least usable. I don't know what your best skill is. What is your best skill? The crowd control one or the immortality one? I'm gonna assume it's the immortality one. But so far, I think during general play, the crowd control one is nice, but she doesn't do any damage in this one. And usually you wanna compress roles. You want crowd control and damage. But this is mostly just healing. Talent 1. Talent 1 is... What's her talent 1 again? Can attack sleeping enemies when attacking stationary enemies deals damage. When deployed, sleeping enemies receive 30% of TT's attack as damage per second. Oh! So that's why she still gets the damage buff while enemies are sleeping. Any sleeping enemies will get damage over time. Okay. For general play, I guess skill 2. Just because it has a higher cycling. It's about the same cycling as... How long do you last? 25 seconds? 15 seconds? This is definitely higher cycling. He gets more damage for damage over time. Is it arts damage? It's arts damage. Alright. This one is just burst damage. This is damage over time. This is burst damage. Okay. We're putting TT on the team. How we're gonna support her? I have no idea. Maybe we could play Sargon Knights. She does beef up Sargonian and Minos operators. With attack speed? Shit. Okay. With attack speed? Before we start, let's just get her masteries rolling. Hold up. What's the mastery priority guide? Dragon GJY, tactical breakfast. What should I master on TT? Let's see. What's her best skills? Skill 3. Not surprised. Although skill 2 is apparently better for advanced. Ooh. Skill 3 is for wave clear, while skill 2 has more crowd control. Anyway, though, she's a niche operator. We should at least start with skill 3. The burst is gonna be nice. Let's go with... Where is she?
意外と不思議なインテリアが多いのね。どんなテーマで配置したの？
Where are my senseis? Ak? Okay, Ak, you could be her sensei.
どれどれ、俺の新しいラボはどの部屋だ？
Don't teach her any weird things. Like illegal surgeries or some shit. Okay. I gotta disable that in the settings. All my settings have been reset because I had to re-download the game. Anything else we have to reset? Display tips? No display tips. Okay. Let's check out the store actually. What's new in this store? Aside from TT. Ooh, we got Cambrian skins for Blaze and Entelekia. Epoch skin. What is it with Reed and getting new skins all the time? This is the greed that they talk about in the Bible. Reed has so many skins. Most of them are live 2D. Okay, we got the rerun of Ji-Yoon. Then we got Scam. Lots and lots of scams. Oh, this is the gacha. This is the fashion gacha. I forgot that they added this in. A fucking fashion gacha. Oh wait, no, this is rerun. This is an old skin. Never mind. At least we got Blaze. I really like Blaze the Igniting Spark. Fuck, I forgot to use... Wait, do we still have it? I forgot to use my... Is it still here? Or have we spent... Wah! Oh, we can't use it on 24 OP skins. It's only for 18 OP skins. Alright, sure. Why not, I guess. Also, when did I ever get these? That was from the latest main chapter. 5 stars. Tickets for leveling them up. I got this bullshit and that bullshit. I have so much bullshit in here that I don't know what these are for. Can be exchanged for... When did I get this? From Gnosis and Siotis. Okay. Money. Are they bribing me? They're bribing me with 30k? Can you give me 30k? Yes, I'll give you 30k. Do I even have Entelekia? Do I even remember what Entelekia is? You should be a guard, right? I don't even know if I have Entelekia. Did I pull for Entelekia? I have no idea. One of these days, we need a search function. There are hundreds of operators now. I don't even remember all of them anymore. We need a search function. What is Entelekia again? I forgot. Look at this woman. How do I not have your skin yet? Have I not gotten your skin? Got Reed skin. 1, 2, 3. That's way too many. That's way too many skins for an operator that came out like 3 years ago. Damn. 3 years actually. Holy shit. Time passes by in Arknights. Okay, aside from that, what do we got? Furniture! I love me my furniture. Yay! Furniture! Only the truest of souls that have purest of hearts enjoy Arknights furniture. Okay. Let us... Wait a minute, why are you lit up? You're lit up because I re-downloaded the game and there's a bunch of new updates. I haven't touched Contingency Contract in a long time. I haven't even touched Holographic Matrix. Ever since it came out. Okay. Let us get into the thick of things. Ooh! Ooh! Hold up. Oh! I was wondering why it sounded so familiar. It's giving Hades. It sounds like the musical theme of Hades. Well, that first part anyway. Now we get to the Arknights part. What is going on in this picture? What do we got? Beagle's Dreadnought skin. Varkaris. And the usual. Classic plays. What is classic play? Okay, got it. Just the usual. Look at my man's. Big buff guy in tech wear. That's Arknights. Skip. We'll be beginning our story reading on Sunday. Today, we will just go through the actual stages. When in Minos, do as the Minoans do. Okay. We're fine with this. We'll set up our team comp in the next stage. When in Minos. Ooh, they got spears. Welcome to Athenius. The city welcomes one and all, no matter where you hail from. Palace. Minoans love theater and can often be found reenacting heroic epics on the streets. Now, there's something I'm curious about. Maybe they'll answer this in the story itself. But we have, technically, 2 Greece analogs in Arknights. Instead of just one Arknights Greece, we have 2. One of which is Ager. Ager was obviously designed as like the golden age of Greek history with all the philosophers, the agoras, the debates, the nerding out and shit. They are at the peak of their enlightenment. How are they gonna set up the world building in actual Minos? Is Ager gonna be like, I don't know. Because Ager was already kinda like Athens, right? Technically, but we're now officially in a city called Athenius, so let's find out. Maybe they inherited. They inherited certain things. Maybe the Minos know something about the precursors in the same way that the Agers did, and that's why they had a parallel evolution in their cultures or some shit. Maybe Hypergriff just wanted to use Grease 2. Grease 2 Electric Boogaloo. Their passion may run a little hot, but you're always welcome to join in the fun. I have to join in too?
了解しました。
Melantha, go!
泣き叫べ
Just Melantha
そ
it.
の脆い信念のもとで
I don't know what to do. I seem to need more SP to cast my skill. Do we get SP debuffs in this event? Maybe you're too reserved since you're still a stranger to street theater. Try filling these flower fonts with water to immerse yourself in the fragrance. Flower fonts. Do heals activate the waterways and refill the fountain pools? What a splendid design. Let me try. Healing fills up the water. When the water levels over half of the pool's capacity, excess water will flow to adjacent pools with lower levels. Healing aside, you could also have apprentice priests fill up the fountain pools. They're busy enough as is, so if you wish for their help, you'll have to be smart about it. Okay. Can be healed by allies.
英雄たち
That's great because Titi is... Oh! Titi's a healer.
我
There
ら
are
に
flowers.
見せよ
Once all connected fountain pools are full, adjacent tiles will be affected by flower fragrance. Units on these tiles will be immersed in the street blaze, and the status lasts for a short while after leaving the affected tile. Enemies in this immersed state will have reduced hit rate and movement speed. Some enemies will suffer special extra effects. Meanwhile, operators in immersed state will gain increased SP recovery, so be sure to enjoy Minoan perfumes and epics together. Okay, so it's just a general buff and debuff. But we have naturally slower SP, methinks. So do we want to put Vulcan here? Also, how are we having our first Minos event without including Kobe? Like, that's the crux of Kobe's character, right? Like, she wants to meet the person that forged her axe with the name Kobe engraved onto it. She wanted to go to Minos but got lost and wound up on Rhodes Island.
異常なし
Right? That's her whole thing. Let's fill up the
これが
pools.
戦場という
Hold
も
up,
の
they're
じゃ
coming out.
奴らも魂が見えるぜすぐ私に刈り取られる
Stone Pillar Capital. Really flying. Capital? You're fully immersed in Athenius' fragrances. Once a meter on the lower left of an operator's full, illusions will appear and only immersed operators can attack them. What? They're just mirages. Waver not, you shall be safe from harm. Hero's Call can only be attacked by and is prioritized by immersed operators. This appears when taking a certain number of attacks. Can healers not attack them? Okay, so you gain extra SP by being immersed, but you start seeing illusions.
ここにひざまずくのです
We're getting drunk. This is basically just being drunk. Are we gonna get a Dionysus analog? Maybe. We have no way to actually attack it.
美しい風景です
英雄たちよ
倒します
Fragrances.
ここですほらしっかり目を覚ましてください
震え上がり真の勇敢さを前に
And we should be good.
お怪我さえなければそれでいいです帰りの準備をしましょう
When in Minos, we use Minos operators, apparently. Hold up. I had to burp. Work and hours. The temple is nearing completion. The priests are always busy while the morning linger in old dreams. Okay. What are we gonna play with? First of all, we need our fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. And then, I say we play Sargon and Minos Knights. We get extra attack speed for everyone. Now, who do I remember are from Sargon and Minos? Where's Palace? Palace? Wait, is Palace Sargon or Minos? She's Minos. Actually, hold up. Let's check the network. Casimir, Shrine Lab, Bolivar, Minos. Minos operators, I think we only have Palace. I am not leveling up Conviction. I have not leveled up Errado either. Okay, so it's only Palace that we could use. What about Sargon? I got Kestrel leveled up. I don't have White Woman Jump Scare leveled up. Passenger! Godsenger! Okay. We're cooking. Maybe we could use Kestrel. But Kestrel isn't that useful outside of her game mode. Narantuya? She's considered Sargon? But she's from Mongolia. Okay. Sargon, I guess. There's Flint. Eunectes. Gavial. Gavial Alter is actually not Sargon. She's Rhodes Island. That's fascinating. Oh, you're also considered Rhodes Island. Technically. Arantuya? Really? Yeah, you're Sargon. Okay. How do we set up our squads? Let's put in Narantuya. Minos. It would have been insane if KOB got the attack speed buff. We're just adding her regardless. Just because I think she needs to be here. Where's Godsenger? Godsenger, my man! Now how do we put a battery around Godsenger just to spam him? We put a battery around him. We're gonna put a battery around Godsenger. Who else? Just need a main healer while TT's our sub healer. There are no Sargonian or Minos snipers. Rhodes Island. We don't have Erato leveled up. We need at least a defender. Who do we use? Who do we use? Jessica? Jessica can shoot her own hallucinations, so I'm inclined to use Jessica. Minnows. 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 No minnows. Minnows? Vanguards. We have enough vanguards. We don't need to use Kestrel. Extra defender, probably. Oh, Eunectes! Yes, we'll put Eunectes right in front of Jessica. Yes, perfect. Should probably change her to this so we could gain SP. Then, last one, crowd control. Just need a bit of crowd control. When in doubt. When in doubt, Ascalon it out. Work and hours. ME1.
帰ってきたらごちそうあるかな。
Novice Acolyte.
誰を餌にするか決まった。一歩も引かない。
よし。
Let's set up.
あまりまた足元を見てみなさい。
Let's go over here. You can put the shield in front of Eunectes.
私に合わせる者がいれば効率が上がる。
You can put shit to sleep. Do we need to heal? I don't think we need to heal. We're fine. It's fine. Oh, right. Technically, Eunectes can't be healed, but it's fine. It's fine.
あまり待たせておくと隠せないわ。
We're just here to heal Jessica. Sure, we'll go with that. Passenger, delete things for me.
想像したことある。友も影が揺れてるわ。
いいとこ選んでくれたじゃねえか。
Cats, start charging passenger up. Delete them, Godsinger. Technically, the plus 20% attack speed is 20% more damage when it comes to passenger. Actually, it doesn't matter. Huh. Hold up. Lightning Storm, highest HP, additional attack, random enemy within lightning every 0.5 seconds. Does it not scale? Because it's by interval? I don't think it scales on passenger, actually. Because it's a set interval. It doesn't scale with attack speed. It doesn't work! The buff doesn't work! You can't scale passenger's attack speed! But then again, he's already way too strong. We can scale Eunectes. She hits a lot faster. KO? No, KOB's not Sargonian. Never mind. Never mind. So, if anything, it scales Palace. It scales Narantuya. I think we'll be fine. Oh shit! They're throwing spears! Okay. Skip.
あなたもあなたの周りの連中もなんでこうも頼りになるかね。ああ。
ME2.
ロドスのお頭が羨ましいよ。
Destined end. One has to stop at some point, even on a path without end. But sometimes we do not even realize that we have reached the end. We got a dual lane. It's time for Palace to do work. Ooh, we got water. Hold up. Set you up to start farming. Something's gonna be circling the carousel over there. Medjehtiqedti, the jogger, cannot be blocked. Movement speed gradually increases. Movement speed gradually decreases when immersed. We should slow him down. So we can't block him, but we can attack him. Palace, you deal with it. You deal with whatever bullshit's going on. So Naruto is just fine on her own. Let's put healing down here. Kill it! Excellent. Water boy, are you gonna mess with our... Hold up. We got our delusions going on. Slow down. Slow the fuck down. Get micro stunned. Are we gonna have a Dionysus analog? If this whole event is themed around street theater and enjoying ourselves with the nectars, sweet nectars that makes us see mirages and hallucinations. It looks like we're having a whole... Oh yeah, this is less about the medal system. Well, we have medals, the Ostrakon. But also, what are these two doing? They're discussing serious debates and philosophies like, are you a thick-tailed person or a thin-tailed person? Debates have raged on for centuries in Minos. ME3, riddle without answer. It lies on the road, in dreams, everywhere. It questions you, wakes you, makes you know who you are, and teaches you that beautiful dreams are no more than dreams. Skip. We'll begin our story reading on Sunday. Riddle without answer. So there are gonna be drones. Need to be healing these. Can we not heal them? Never mind, we can't heal them like that. Narantuya, I'm gonna need you to hit whatever drones comes out here. Questioning statue, what? Are these gargoyles? Hello? Mudrock? Lands when passing over a fountain absorbs water, preventing it from being healed. My fountains! Go to sleep. My fountains! KOB protect us.
友達の悲鳴が聞こえる。
Palace, help them out.
あいつらに私の足音は聞こえない。せいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね。
皆さんが後ろにいる限り私は
Alright, we can't block them. You have to slow them down.
雲のマシュマロに澄み渡る青空のシロップをとろーりと
Kill the gargoyles!
奪い合いをする気？命令想像したことある？友も故郷も二度と戻らなくなることを。
Slow them down.
ここは私が見る。よそに目を光らせる。
Loop shooting.
来い、英雄たちよ。この揺るぎなき信念をたたえ、我ら
Skip.
あなたの策略は人々の上を行きます。そうやって闇市の主になったのですか？
ME4. Burdens too heavy to bear have a tendency to drop when you can least afford to bear them. A single lane just for me? For my tiny ass brain? ME4. Misstep.
さて、
That's a lot of flowers that we have to water.
誰を餌にするか決まった？
一歩も引かない。
Let's water the flowers.
小石がお家に戻ってきたよ。
恐怖が隠せないわ。
ゆっくりね。
命令想像したことある？友も故郷も二度と戻らなくなることを。
Put Palace behind
逃
you.
げ道など必要ありません。
Unectes over there.
たやすい。
どうすれば足元を見てください。
Narantuya can shoot from over here.
これは
Take you out. Do we have enough healing? Going as far as that? Yes.
聞こえます。
ここは私が見る。よそに目を光らせる。石が崩れていくの。
Handmade catapult. Attacks 3 times, deals physical splash damage, aims, deviates randomly when immersed.
私の後ろ。
Slow down. Ascalon, bait them out. Bait out the catapult.
私にか。ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
TT is the only one that's attacking the delusions. Oh, catapults. Can the delusions fly around? They're traveling. They have travel time.
私の名は闇の奥底だ。
They seem to have travel time.
しかして人こそ最後の兵器なのです。
Slow down.
影に踏み込んで。
We'll be fine.
練習であると思えば良いのです。練習復習終わったのです。
清掃手入れカビを分解して
私と奪い合いをする気？
Hit him with a chainsaw. I think we could predict what the boss of this event is going to be. It's probably gonna be like, manage the tiles. You can only damage the boss when you're on a tile, and they can only be damaged when they're on a tile, or some shit like that. If you're not on a tile and you don't manage the pools, you will take a lot of damage. Arknights design in 2026.
危なかった。なんとか持ち直せて本当によかった。
ME5 Convergence. As people come and go, the situation inevitably spins out of control.
気持ちを整理しますから。
A quad laner? You're making me think. You got a quad lane?
あと6分で到着予定です。
Okay.
一歩も引かない。
誰を餌にするか決まった？
How do we do this?
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。どうすれば誰かに気づく前に。
How do we do
あなたの
this?
死体を
Narantuya, how far can you hit? Not that far. You can hit far. This is probably the best. Wooden burden beast of alien. The Trojan horse cannot be blocked. Carries up to 5 passengers. Each passenger reducing its movement speed. Okay, we're gonna need to slow you the fuck down, brother.
影すら捕らえさせない。想像したことある。友も故郷も二度と戻らなくなることを。
KOB, I'm gonna need you to kill anything that tries to go over here.
逃げ道など必要ありません。私が最前線に立ちます。
You gotta kill them and break them before the Trojan horse puts way too many people in.
あまり待たせないで。恐怖を隠せない。
私に考えが。
Wow, you have zero range whatsoever. It's way too far.
私の戦争兵器は必ずあなた様の望みを満たすべし。
ここにヒットを実現させたものが国土への。君は気づいていない。
Narantuya, you are not helping.
どうすれば誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影にし。
These guys are just revving up. They're doing whatever bullshit on that scooter. Titi can crowd control. So we'll put her here.
焦らないことが大事よ。
Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're schmoving.
あまり待たせないで。絶望の匂いまで噛
We
み
can break them before they even reach. And bang. Skip.
入庫完了。これで企画展を組めば最低でも2時間待ちの行列ができるんじゃない？
ME6. Legends covered in dust. The past unforgotten. Poems that linger in your ears. Poem of Remembrance. Heroic ideal. Unaffected by immersed. Dodges, fizz, and arts from your non-immersed. Okay. Sure. Dodge.
マグマは振り返ることなく前へ。
Could you not?
誰を餌にするか決まった？
ここに立つの私の使命。
どうすればいいかこれ足元を見てください。
Now, where do we put our defenders? We could switch Jessica from facing these two sides because of her ability.
皆さんが後ろにいる限り私は一歩も引きません。
Plus, Narantuya can also hit
幻覚
this side.
運動を実現させたものが北総 M なのに君は気づいていない。
Illusions up! Wait, we're still healing. Comedic Poet draws and absorbs HP from fountains. My fountains. Maybe we should also be trying to heal this.
爽やかなそよ風を
Not sure whether
パ
we
チパチ泡
should.
立つソーダに注いでゆっくり
Oh shit, we can't block that one. Ascalon.
ラジャ
I think we just put Ascalon facing here.
影すら捉えさせない。
あまり誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈め。
私と奪い合いをする気？
Okay, dealt with that.
実現させた者が北総 M のに
Godsinger,
気づいていない。
protect this side. Spear throwers.
清掃表面の石灰質を取り除いて大理石の彫刻に荘厳さを蘇らせる
They're asleep.
私にか念法とは夢で私がいる限り悪夢だけど
Okay. So we already got elites that don't get damaged unless someone is under the influence. Just a little tease for what the boss may be.
戻って歓喜の宴をあげましょう。
ME7 Stampede. You never know what will come from stampeding from a distance. Sending carefully laid plans flying and scattering handshakes and goodbyes. Why does this big guy have a big chainsaw stick? Bro thinks he's Blaze. Bro, the first part of the song does remind me of Hades.
太陽の位置がちょうどいいね。
Okay.
潜伏地点に向かうよ。
Where do we place our operators? Why is this spot the only spot that gets... Oh wait, no, there's this. Okay.
誰を餌にするか決まった？
Let's start farming! Let's get this place humid! Fill the water fountains! Wait a minute. Hold up. You're out of range. Hold up.
マグマは振り返ることなく前へ
I can only hit one fountain. We need medic defenders. I think we might need medic defenders. Thinking. Ascalon, we're gonna put you here. Just because I think something scary is gonna come out of there. Paladulus charges if there's an ally in the direction of its movement. When immersed, charge passes through allies until hitting terrain, taking heavy true damage. That's great because Ascalon is right out of, and she doesn't have block to begin with. Ascalon can deal with that on her own. You're just gonna circle around. We could rely on Ascalon to deal with you. Catapults! Narantuya, could you help out? Please and thank you. Shield up! Target the shield! Ascalon is soloing the top lane. She has no problem. Wait, never mind. Why is she getting damaged? Hold up, why is she getting damaged? I'm kind of scared about top lane and charging. Hold up. Wait a minute. Ines, can you handle that? We have Narantuya just in case.
あまり待たせ誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる
Where do we put the others?
しかして人こそが最後の兵器なのです。
30 seconds until Ascalon comes back. How did Ascalon get damaged? I think they're just circling around.
気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる他は私が見る
It's only 2 left.
に目を光らせる
Just wait until they start charging. They only start charging when they're blocked.
私の後ろで
They should deal with them. Perfect.
Mission accomplished.
When in doubt, Ascalon it out.
敵の選択肢をそぎ取り無自覚のうちに袋小路に向かわせるあまりにも見知って
And now, Divine Revelation.
何もかも忘れたのか
Is this the final stage or do we still have
遅かれ早かれ
ME9?
お前も本来の自分と向き合うことに
His raging fury seeks an outlet. This is a battle that Sargon owes the Minoan.
言っておくが
What does that mean?
生の猶予期間を与えるつもりはない
Who are we fighting? Markaris?
太陽の位置がちょうどいいね
Okay.
潜伏地
Sure.
点に向かうよ
We need to start setting up heals and flowers. It would be nicer if we had defender healing, so... Because I don't think TT can heal without having enemies to damage.
そちらの皆さん、そんな警戒しないでくれよ。
Just put you there for now.
俺はただの平凡なエンジニアだからさ。
Ascalon, you can handle whatever bullshit comes through the middle. Surely.
他は私が見るよそに目を光らせる
Okay, we're getting drones.
命令の趣旨が崩れていくの
Narantuya can hit both sides like this.
遠隔と威嚇これも戦術よ
私の
Slow the fuck down. TT can face this way and heal. Palace goes there.
安心して私なら何とかできるから
We're not using those fountains, so we should be fine.
眠れ眠れ
TT's getting attacked.
甘い目の国にいらっしゃい
He probably needs someone to defend over there.
私が最
Uh-oh.
に立ちます
安心して私と奪い合いをする気
My fountains!
運動を実現させた者がトップと M の君は気づいていない
Unectes can't get healed, but I think she should still be fine.
たやすい
Oh, wait, Xanthos, the Avenger. Come what may, he will stand before the Sargonians and his own people, with nothing to hide, and asks his question of them here and now. Fancy. Slow the fuck down, you're kinda scary. You're kinda scary, my guy!
清めて空気の愉快
ほら太陽が飲まれたよ
I don't think we could damage you outside of... Yeah, you probably have damage reduction to anyone that is not in the flowers. Probably. Well, you're out of range now. Oh shit. I have no blockers. You're going the wrong way. You're going down the pathway. Okay. Unectes will have to kill you.
私に念事は
I'm gonna need you to slow the fuck down.
質を取り除いて大理石の彫刻に
Unectes, you're gonna have to solo this guy. Unectes, twist his balls. Are we the baddies? I ask that every time. Let's put Ines right behind Unectes just in case. Passenger is under the influence, so I'm assuming he should be able to damage Varkaris. Wow, 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 he's moving! Oh shit, he's moving! You have way too much damage reduction? I thought you were gonna come top lane. I just realized where the stairs lead. KOB, please kill him. He's attacking the shield at least. The shield is pretty beefy. We're in story mode. Never mind. I forgot that we're in baby story mode and not in EX challenge mode. My bad. I was actually afraid for a moment there, but then again, we might have a second phase. We never know with the second phase. There's still like 5 enemies left. We're barely damaging him because no one is under the influence. KOB, please kill him. Oh shit. When he's not attacking the shield, it's actually kind of dangerous. So we have to crowd control his ass. Put the shield down. Ithakos innumerable. They left nothing behind in the cause of protecting their land. Dodges physical and arts units from non-immersed units. Okay. So only KOB can deal with him. And maybe Narantuya. Jessica is unfortunately not under the influence, so she can't really do much. Maybe we might need extra damage going out, so I'm gonna put Alice right here. We need to protect Jessica. He's just purely crowd controlled. He's asleep. Wait, never mind. I didn't realize the second boss is right there. There are 2 bosses. I thought there was only one. Uh-oh. There are 2 of them. I didn't realize there was 2 of them. Oh shit. My shield. Big ugly thing, kill the motherfucker. Put the shield down. Duel him! Extra 20% attack speed on the big ugly thing. Oh, his main body's dead. We finally have an excuse to use a big ugly thing. Just give it 20% more attack speed and suddenly it becomes OP. And there we go. Just one left. What are we waiting for? You know, an event is gonna be peak when a playable character is the final boss of the event. Because that means we get morally gray storytelling. I think Varkaris might be a heroic type of character. Just a feeling. Because if you know Arknights history, Minos was colonized by Sargon in the past. So he has an understandable blood grudge against Sargonians. Why he's trying to take it out on Titi, who's, I don't know, probably here on vacation? I don't know. We gotta calm the bull. We have to calm the raging bull. Skip. Honorary Minoan? Me? You're giving me medals? I'm honorary Greek? Cool. Just like my favorite Greek, Stavi baby. Okay. Interesting mechanics. So far it doesn't really stray off the usual path of their game design, which is do game mechanics. If you don't do game mechanics, boss doesn't fall over. At some point, we've just settled into this rut. That's the only way they could design challenging bosses without getting deleted with modern operators. They have to make it a mechanics check. Titi should have brought booze to appease the Minoans. He should have. Everybody in Minos is apparently zooted the fuck out on whatever wine or narcotics their Arknights version of Dionysus is. It's kind of also wild that we have in Arknights 2 Greece analogs in both Minos and Ager, because Ager itself was also heavily inspired by ancient Greece. So I'm very curious how they're gonna do the world building of actual Minos itself in the story. Anyway, that's gonna be that for the gameplay section, the opening gameplay section of this event. Tomorrow, we are gonna be playing Enfield. We're gonna be pulling, probably wasting 120 pulls. Surely not. Surely our luck is not gonna be that bad. On Camille, because I think that boy is gonna go far in Enfield. A premier Arts Vanguard that can be on mixed teams. Surely he won't get power crept in like a year. But I'm gonna be pulling for him. Plus, we're gonna be doing his character story. First time we get introduced to a new character from Enfield into a character story that doesn't have the same baggage that Levatane and Gilberta had into a character story. So I'm curious how they're gonna handle that introduction. But yeah, on Sunday, we will start our story reading of Medjehtiqedti Bound. We're gonna be following Titi as she and her Beast Lord friend, her new Beast Lord friend that she brought over from the last event from Inudihare Koraket, because we got shenanigans to do in Arknights Greece 2. Minos. Camilo also looks like he will bring lore. Yes! His fucking crown reminds me of the Sanguinarch. We saw a CG of him and his family with his brother or sibling crossed out. They both have the blood crowns that the Sanguinarch had. We know the Sanguinarch himself had a ton of progeny, so he might be royal blood. He's a detective for Seshka that handles Sarkaz-related incidents. He's like the PR investigative detective that tries to keep up the PR of the Sarkaz on Talos 2 in Seshka. So his background's wild. I'm interested to see if it's gonna be like a noir detective type story for his first episode. Is he related to Ardashir? I have no idea. Ardashir is not even a Sarkaz. We keep trying to imply he's a Sarkaz. Nope. He's Savra. Races in Enfield is weird. They look like certain races and yet they're not. Somehow he also knew the Landbreakers founder. Yes. We'll get into all of that tomorrow when we get back into Enfield. What? Itai! In my Arknights? Okay, that caught me off guard. Anyway, that'll be that for now. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, chilled out in chat, watched us pull for Titi. We got her in 30 pulls. And play through the starting stages of Medjehtiqedti Bound. Tomorrow, Enfield. Sunday, beginning our story reading of the event. But that'll be it for now. Once again, my name is Nez, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you friendos next time. Bye-bye.